Hi and welcome to this video. I am Sophia and on this occasion I'll show you how I selected what I think is one of the best resources for working on the topic of gamification focused on English language teaching. But first, let me tell you a little bit about why I chose this topic. During my professional practices, it has been a challenge to find ways to teach my students in a way they can learn and have fun. The use of games has helped me a lot with that. When I chose gamification as my topic, I wanted to explore different resources that could help me with what I am doing currently, especially when teaching the English language. As George Hunt, a center exams manager at Bryant's Schools of English, mentioned in his article, the importance of teaching English through play. Playing is not just for fun. Children learn by playing. I consider that game-based learning can give teachers a wide variety of methods and techniques to ease the teaching and learning process of a second language. Now let's see how I did this. In other words, the process I used. First, I revisited some old resources I had that were highly related to the assignment I had to do. One of them is the document Second Language Research Methodology and Design Routledge, and the other one, the article What are Credible Sources and How to Spot Them. Examples. I found these resources very helpful because they guide me to obtain a better understanding of research, its types and methods, as well as recognizing different sites I could use to find them, and most importantly, to be sure if the research I selected is useful for the topic I had. I decided to use the directory of open access journals to help me find a journal or article related to the topic I chose. I typed ELT gamifications and two articles showed up. Here we can see both of them and read their titles. Well, following the CRAP test, both articles were current, and based on their titles, they also both seem to be related to what I was trying to find for my topic. So I looked at how relevant each one was by reading their abstracts, and I was able to determine that the second of these, the gamifying teaching elementary English word search game to reach vocabulary mastery, could help me more with the selected topic by being more focused on a specific game strategy and what they want to achieve with it. In the next part of the process, I downloaded the article, and while reading, I listed some key findings that could answer the missing letters of the test that we were doing before, starting with authority. Noticing that more than an article, it seems to be a small research. To begin with, it was published in UTMAX, Journal of Ultimate Research and Trends in Education. This is a multidisciplinary journal published and managed by the Institute of Research and Community Service Universitas Lagang Kuning in Indonesia. Also, their authors Devi Novitasari Sintapung and Tatum Dering clarifying that the design used in the research is experimental research. This is a quantitative research method, and they also use the word search, gamification, ELT, EFL, and vocabulary as their keywords. Regarding its accuracy, they use more than 10 references listed correctly at the end that are related to what was worked on the research. In addition, throughout the development of the document, a series of tables and diagrams are shown to illustrate the process during the application of those tests and the research methodology, and its results. Here we can see an example of one of those references and the evidences. The research it also fulfills its purpose honestly and free of persuasion through the one group prested post-test design as their methods, which allow them to generate some results that were subsequently discussed to get to a conclusion. And for my own conclusion, I can say that although it was not a simple activity, I consider it to be very important to be able to practice the advice I learned to finding, evaluating, and using more effectively the different research that exists on a topic. As we are involved in research every day, it is something that will stay with me constantly. So learning how to do it correctly is pretty much appreciated.